Hello everybody and welcome back to Nintenbomb. It's been a little bit since we've uploaded, and part of that is because I got a job, but I quit. So luckily we're here today to make a discussion prediction video for the Switch 2 Direct that's coming up in just a day, which I can't believe. We haven't gotten a Nintendo Direct in what feels like forever. And honestly, me, Rudolfo Gibbons, and my friend Charlie Pradano here are going to be bringing you some awesome predictions that we've all been working on. Right, guys?
Yes, sir, Bob. We've been cooking up in the examination station.
That's right.
A lot of things, and we are very excited to share them with you.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So, I've got the paper here. Should I just start?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Big thing that I think the Switch 2 needs. Desperately. Switch 1, honestly, what's the worst thing about it to you guys?
Oh, the Switch 1. Oh.
I think it's the Joy-Cons.
Personally.
Yeah, those are pretty bad
small.
too. Anything else though that comes to mind?
Well, the eShop runs a bit slow. I don't really like that.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do have to type in my password every time I do want to go into the eShop.
Oh, yeah, and the internet's not that great either. So it's like
you can also change that in the settings. But yeah, okay. So the eShop isn't great. But by extension, I don't know about you guys, but
the colors,
I'm not a huge fan
the colors on like the optional colors that you can buy for the Switch. There's not that many of them. I don't really like the gray and like the red and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it was.
Yeah. So
that was yellow. That's my favorite color.
There is a yellow one. It was for ARMS.
Yeah, but I'm not. I didn't buy that game.
So part of where I was going with this idea is the home menu, actually. I think a big problem with the Switch is the home menu. It's really boring compared to other Nintendo systems. And, people have also been begging for another thing. Ever since the days of the Wii, we haven't had a real pack-in title in quite a long time.
You're right.
Right? So hear me out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm just going to say it. Here we go. What if the home menu was a game?
Oh.
Yo.
Like Face Raiders.
That could...
Well, not exactly. See, I was thinking... So, remember when they showed the original Switch and we got to see Mario Odyssey for the first time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty
cool. And everybody
cool.
saw New Donk City and was like, wow, that is different from Mario. That looks huge. There were so many details, little references to Donkey Kong and stuff in the background. And
I see where you're going.
All these other...
I see where you're going.
So... But my big thing is I was disappointed when Odyssey came out and New Donk City was just like Bob on Battlefield big and not like GTA big.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what I thought was going on. And I was like, whoa, open Mario, cool. So, what if...
I mean, I still got
Mario...
lost in New Donk City.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, it gets hard when you go in like the sewer part, I guess.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's not big, but it's like, it's tall, and just gets a bit hard to, like... I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, no problem. I was just saying, so my whole thing is, like, what if the home menu is a game, and what if it's New Donk City, but on a brand new scale? So this concept I'm calling Metropolitan Mario.
Ooh,
You get to create your own me-like character. And this is the home menu. You boot up your Switch 2, this is the first thing you see. You wake up in a city, and you're like, whoa, okay, what's going on? And so it's an open world 3D Mario game in a city that's the size of your average Grand Theft Auto games map. And at launch, it's going to be just kind of cool to look at because you're going to have to wait for your games. But here's the cool thing. It's going to have buildings in the world And when you buy games from the new eShop or physically, they will show up as buildings you can go and visit.
Yo, that's kind of genius. I love something like that.
I mean, it's definitely unique. It's definitely unique, Mason.
Right? Yeah, it is definitely unique. It's kind of cool. Like, I don't know. And so part of me was thinking of using that as a crux to be like, you know, if you guys woke up in this New Donk City and you wanted to play a cool game on your Switch 2, first thing, you see that big building in front of you, what game would you want in that city? Go.
Yo, of course, I would love to have Star Fox, just a new Star Fox in that building. You know, I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I just kind of want a new game in the series. It's definitely my like top 7 maybe favorite games, which is an honor to be in.
Well, I'm not allowed to play that one, but I mean, if I was looking in Metropolitan Mario,
did your parents not let you play that when you were younger?
Yeah, they don't let me play that. So like,
which one?
If I was looking at this huge building, and like this is my perfect Switch 2 launch, that huge building would probably have a Rhythm Heaven inside of it. But yeah, I mean,
that's a good idea.
Star Fox is nice and all, but you know, I would like there to be something that I could play, and you know, Rhythm Heaven just seems to fit that bill a bit nicer than Star Fox.
You're right. I think you're right. Like, honestly, Star Fox is kind of dead for a reason. And, like, it hurts to say, but they would need to really reinvent the wheel on that one, I think, at this point.
Well,
and
actually,
they tried, and it, you know...
With the mouse, like when I was looking into it, and apparently the mouse, like, I think the new control scheme could really help with Star Fox. Maybe it should be Star Fox.
Maybe we'll get, like, a Star Fox Zero Deluxe, where instead of using the Wii U gamepad, you can use the mouse cursor as your reticle.
Yeah, because the controls were definitely the worst part of that game. I think if they like translated it over to the new mouse controls, I think you could really save it. People would like it now.
For sure. Like, honestly, just the new control option, if they did like a new play control thing, that would honestly make that game a 10 out of 10 for me. I can't really think of any other problems with it, at least personally. But yeah, Star Fox would be cool. Rhythm Heaven, as you said, we haven't seen Rhythm Heaven in forever.
Guys, can I just like pitch my idea to you right now? Because I've been sitting on this for a while. There's really no better place to put it. Because I gotta admit, I brought up Rhythm Heaven because I was sitting on a really good idea. You know how they make like Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99 and stuff like that? Yeah, like
I think I see where you're going.
Yeah. What if it was like Rhythm Heaven 99?
99.
Yeah, 99.
Oh my god.
Imagine that.
That would be so cool. Imagine you're doing.
That would be so cool.
And it's like the big building because it's in Metropolitan Mario. It's like a music
you're right.
studio.
It's each floor of the building.
Is
a different player.
Oh. Yeah, like some games can incorporate the main menu, Metropolitan Mario.
Yeah.
Like what if a new Luigi's mansion? It doesn't have to be a mansion because it's taking place in the city. But what if like it was in Metropolitan Mario?
Well, yeah, and that's hard because we had like a hotel in Luigi's Mansion 3, and so it would be kind of hard to do like a hotel or like a tower again. So I'm trying to think like, what is a new setting for Luigi that makes sense with the ghosts and Luigi's Mansion?
An office building? No.
There's not ghosts. There's no ghosts in office buildings.
Not really. I can't think of why they'd be in an office. But
you know what?
What?
You know what? When back when I was younger, right? I played what are they called? Call of Duty games, and there was this like level that had I don't remember, it was like ghosts or zombies or something like that, and you were like in a hospital. So what if Luigi was in the hospital?
Oh,
that'd be
that would make sense with the ghosts and everything too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool is to flip the script a little bit. Like I feel like when people saw Mario Sunshine for the first time, they were like, I don't want to do chores. I don't want to clean up this island. This isn't any fun. So it's amazing, though, that with Luigi's Mansion, people still have fun cleaning up and sucking up ghosts. But what if we really revolutionize the gameplay this time, and you have to stop ghosts that do exist, but you also have to save people from becoming ghosts.
Oh, that sounds cool. I would play that. You know that game is gonna go as my big building in the center.
Right.
Not Star Fox, Luigi's
Hospital.
Mansion 4 or Luigi's Hospital.
Wait, this might be a really good segue, because like if we're in like every game, well, maybe not literally every game, but like most games are going to be like incorporated within the giant metropolitan city, like the Rhythm Heavens, like across the street from the hospital and everything. Maybe this is time for a new Dr. Mario.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
It could take place inside Luigi's. Oh, dude, that's genius.
Oh yeah.
And they could. Oh yeah, I think that might be it. And actually, this is a really good point. I wonder if a big theme with the Switch 2 is going to be connection or maybe community, right? Mm-hmm. So, like a hospital and a city, a lot of times you have something like a campus, like this place where everybody can go and meet, right? Mm-hmm. So what if, now hear me out, that C button we keep seeing, what if it means city?
Oh my god.
Oh, it takes you back to the city?
No.
It takes you to the city. Or like the community where you can go with all your friends, like Ready Player One, and you can choose your avatar, like how you decorate your little.
That movie. I only watched Wreck-It Ralph.
Wait, are you serious?
It's kind of like it's pretty much the same thing.
You're serious?
But just like
you never saw
like
Ready Player One?
No,
it was pretty good.
I mean, I saw it on like DVD on shelves like a few years ago. I was like, oh, that looks cool, but I never picked it up.
Stop. Go watch it. Okay.
Like honestly.
Well, the next
watch
movie.
It.
Well, I don't
watch it.
I don't have the movie, man. The next movie I just plan on the next video game movie I plan on watching is the Minecraft movie.
Anyways, so I think one thing we should talk about is so like, that C button, connection, community, city, whatever it can mean, campus, right? College, I don't know. It can mean so many different things.
Simulation.
And maybe that's the whole thing. Yeah, simulation. All of these games aren't just standalone titles anymore. People love Smash Bros. It's a big crossover. Oh, C for crossover. Oh. What if all of your games are connected now? They all interact with each other in different ways. Like you said, Dr. Mario would be in Luigi's Hospital. It makes sense, right? Across the street, you can find, who knows, like the Roost from Animal Crossing, a little coffee shop.
Oh my god. An Animal Crossing in the city.
That would be, oh my god, that would be really cool, actually. It would definitely be a cool step up from, like, the island resort aesthetic.
Animal Crossing City.
City Life.
That's what the next game should be called.
Yeah, it could be, like, City Life.
City Life,
or... Yeah, something like that.
It just feels a bit too. It feels a bit too rural the way it is right now, and like the majority of the world lives in urban centers. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense the way it is now, at least for me personally.
No, you're right. I do think maybe this could be a pretty diverse city. Like, why not have, you have your places with buildings, and then you go out somewhere, and then you have like a little forest, or you have like a little desert, and maybe when you go to those places, I don't know like what that would entail.
Oh, what if?
I mean,
what if in the city you like go back to your apartment and that's Tomodachi life?
Oh my god, I like that actually.
I mean, they did just announce it at the Direct like a few weeks ago, but like, yeah, I mean, they're obviously not showing us everything. It looks
like, yeah, it looks like it could be part of something.
Yeah,
like that weird strip of land. Like maybe that's just one piece of the city.
Yeah,
and everything else they've taken out for now.
I think they were hiding a bit of the ball here because like, if it's gonna be a city, which it could be. If it's going to be a city, they were probably hiding it in that first trailer because they didn't really want to spoil it or anything. But, you could definitely see it happening. Games have done that before.
Yeah.
100%.
I think it'll happen. But yeah, like, I don't know. And, like, I'm trying to think of how what we know can connect to the, like, city concept or everything being connected, whatever it might be. Like, you know, like, what could this mean for, like, Mario Kart?
You could, like, drive in between the different locations.
Oh.
That could be how you get from game to game. Oh, and they were just talking about, like, the digital, like, virtual card feature. Think about that.
Oh my goodness. That could be how you move the buildings around.
What if like let's say like Mario Maker 3, right? In that game, like what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like you can upgrade buildings in Mario Maker 3 because you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Mario Maker 3 could be a game where you build the build. You could like decorate and customize stuff.
Yeah,
it has a Wrecking Crew style.
Like a customization cool. game. Like you can make like your own buildings. You can even make like your own like little Mario. And you could like put that so Mario cool. in Metropolitan Mario and like Luigi's Hospital and games like that, you know? You can play as that Mario.
And maybe that could be a thing, is it's like you can choose a Mii, like in Tomodachi Life, or you can do the updated thing, which is like your very own Mario brother. You know, like that could be cool. So it's a literal Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, you're making why haven't they done that
You're
yet?
making a Mario.
That's in the title.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I don't mean to derail too much, but Charlie,
no problem.
Do you mind if I ask you like a really good question?
Oh
yeah, of course. Go ahead.
If you could have one game on the Switch too, what would it be?
Oh, that is a difficult question. Ooh, and I've been thinking about this for a pretty long time.
And also, where would it go in the city?
Oh, well...
I was asking Charlie, yeah.
I don't know, my favorite game is probably...
Splatoon?
Kirby, no. Kirby Star Allies, dude. I love that game, and I would love to see it on the Switch too, as a deluxe version. I think that'd be really sick. And obviously, I'd put it a little bit away because such good games, you need build up to get to there, right? So,
yeah, I agree. I'd want to put that game far away. You know, I'm thinking at this point, we got to go lightning round, guys. So a couple ideas, because it sounds like something, you know, I came up with the city idea, but it sounds like we want it to be almost like a world, you know, like it has a little more variety. You got these Mario Kart roads that you can drive all over the place to different things. So what if you could take that Rainbow Road right to space and play the new Super Mario Galaxy 3.
Ooh. See, the thing is, I don't think that they would introduce the new Mario Kart, which is the 3D Mario. Like, if you looked at my analysis video, you could see that it's pretty clear that the new Mario Kart is taking 3D Mario, at least, like, design philosophies, as you could see from, like, the backgrounds and everything. I think it would just be weird if they were making Galaxy 3 and the new Mario Kart / 3D Mario. But I mean,
see, I would say you're right, but what if it was all of the above? What if Mario Kart is the 3D Mario? That's kind of the whole thing. Metropolitan Mario, everything is 3D Mario.
Like I can see it work because Mario Kart 8 had the gravity, and Mario Galaxy also has gravity. So I think it can, if they implement the Mario Kart 8 gravity into what you're saying is a 3D Mario, then I think it can work very, very well because they both have the same concept.
I just don't like.
And I think that's the hard thing. Yeah, go ahead.
I forget what I said. Like, I think it was more like what I was thinking. Because, like, what I was thinking was, like, in that Mario Kart trailer, like, this just really got my gears turning right here. With the Metropolitan Mario theory that you brought up, it's, like, remember they passed by that, like, Koopa Troopa restaurant? And you could, like, see, like, the bag there and everything? Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe that was a game. Maybe that was a building that was a game. Maybe they showed us a Yoshi game.
That would be so cool. That would,
Yeah,
and
what
it would
if
almost be like the original
Mario
Yoshi, where you collect the cookies.
is in the desert? Because, like, you know, they only have one building, so they obviously only have, you know,
you have to build up your city.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, you build it from the ground up.
So the Yoshi game is the pack-in title.
The Yoshi.
It was called. It was like
and
Yoshi's
Metropolitan
Diner.
Mario.
Yeah, well.
So Yoshi's Diner.
So it's gonna be like a remake or like a port of what's that game called? Yoshi's Cookies on the Super Nintendo.
Maybe not a port, but like I could see it being similar in some sense. It was a small building, so it's probably going to be a smaller game because, you know, the bigger building that's for like the Star Fox and Rhythm Heaven, like we said. But like a smaller game like Yoshi's Diner, I can see it like not taking up as much storage space on your SD card. You know, maybe not.
Maybe they could do it like a reimagining of the original Yoshi, where it's like it's almost like one of those games on your phone where you're working at like a diner and you have to make the food orders and then you get them out to the customers. And maybe that's why they discontinued My Nintendo Gold Points. You make points from fulfilling orders and doing things in the game now. Achievement system.
Oh my god, I could kiss you.
Dude, that's cool. Yeah, I could too, but what if you could also use those points to there might be a store somewhere in the city, like right off the bat, and you could just buy things there. Like you could buy, that could be the eShop.
You know how like the Wii U eShop, cool. The Wii U eShop had like the little like slot machine at the beginning, and like you would get the free game if you matched it up. And I was never lucky enough to have it happen. But like imagine if you had something like that in the eShop on the Nintendo Switch too.
It could be like a casino.
Yeah, and you know who is associated with casinos in the Mario universe?
Bowser!
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And Luigi.
Yes, that's sort of what I was getting at, but...
When was Luigi associated with
Mario 64 DS?
Yeah, don't worry, that's not important. The important thing is that, like, that'd be kind of cool. And like they laid the foundation for it too with the Nintendo Switch eShop.
That's true. They could expand on it. You know, like the eShop this time could be like a whole mall in the city, and you go to buy stuff. You can go buy little things like an Animal Crossing, get your little SS Dolphin from Pikmin 2, or you can get like, you know, like the man, what is it called? Like Metroid's like helmet thing, or you could get like what is it? The like little medallion that Link wears. And you can like have stuff like that, and you can hang it around your house. You can like have an apartment. And that's the Animal Crossing game!
But
or that's the Tomodachi game.
Yeah, we said it was Tomodachi Life. Are you paying attention, Mason?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no. Right. I think that would be really... So... Oh, you know what else makes sense in a city? Mario Sports. And there's a specific one we haven't gotten in a while.
Speedway.
Mario
Cricket?
Baseball.
Oh.
No, Mario Baseball, you're right. That is like more associated with big cities. Yeah.
And when you get a home run, that ball could go out of bounds, and it could like go and hit stuff in other games. So you would be seeing these baseballs all the time.
So Mason,
like, where is this coming from?
I'm a bit confused about one aspect of the Metropolitan Mario League you're talking about. So like if we do like let's say hit a homer in Mario Super Baseball Sluggers, and it goes out of the arena and it lands, let's just say, into Rhythm Heaven 99, will that ball like actually affect people that are playing Rhythm Heaven 99 currently? Like, are we expecting this level of online interconnectivity between all the games to where like you could actually ruin someone's game from a different game?
I think that would be cool. Like, what if that's been their whole angle with this Nintendo Switch Online thing, is it's been building towards this.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we had that playtest a while ago. What if that was them testing the servers for something even bigger? Like, what if that's the thing? You know, you could be playing Rhythm Heaven and you get a little flash on your screen that says like baseball coming, and then it like bounces and you have to bounce on the baseball too. If you get it right, you get extra points, and if you don't, well, you're out. You know, like Or it could, like, be a hazard in Mario Kart if people are driving by. Like, you can do stuff like that, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think that would be really cool, is if you can be like, oh, I know my buddy's playing Star Fox, and there he is up there flying in a spaceship. That's super cool. But right now, I'm playing Mario Kart, so I'm down here on the ground. Like, that's the type of stuff I want to see, is, like, you feel like you're living in this system.
Yeah, I think they definitely set the groundwork for it with the Wii U, like I was talking about.
Yeah, and it's obviously something Nintendo's been wanting to do. I mean, like, Street Pass, the Virtual Boy, Game & Watch, like, everything seems like it's adding up to... They want things to be connected. I think that's their angle.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good idea. When they do that, or if they do that, sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself, but like if they do that, I would definitely buy the Switch. Maybe not day 1, but like day 2, I think, just to like get all the scalpers out of the way.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, and when I got the Switch and the Wii U, I actually bought both consoles on launch day and then resold them, and then I bought, like, you know, because they were hard to get, and then I waited for them to come down in price, and then I got 2 of them for me and my girlfriend. At the time, she's gone now, but no, it's okay. I got to keep the system, so, you know, whatever, really.
You dog!
I know. I was a dirty boy. What can I say?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a second Switch for my wife, so.
Oh, what about your kid? Are you gonna get him a Switch too?
I'm gonna get her. I don't know. Maybe not. They are kind of expensive.
You know, I just realized it's been almost 8 years since the original Switch came out, and that's also when me and her broke up. And I can't believe how much life has changed in such a short period of time. Like, you have a kid now. We've all quit our jobs and started Nintenbomb. Like,
I think life's pretty good right now. Like, I'm pretty happy.
I think it'll be good once the Switch 2 comes out.
Probably. I think why I'm
definitely 100%
craving the sense of community, you know? Like, I think that's really what we need.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure you guys have known, at least I talked to you about it, Mason, but I've been bedridden for like the better part of like 8 months now. So I think the community feature on the Nintendo Switch 2 would really help me out at the very least, because I haven't just been able to like actually get up and move. And
yeah, I know you've been really, you know, you haven't been yourself ever since you got found out that you have to be getting the insulin, and like, I can't believe how expensive it is. Like, it's just not the same, and it really affects your energy level. And like, you know, my dad also had whatever that's called before he passed away, and when he did that, something that brought him so much happiness was video games. He couldn't move anymore. He couldn't do all the things he used to do, like go outside and go to the store and talk to people. And he'd be playing Call of Duty and stuff, and it would bring such a smile to the like half of his face that was still working after the stroke. And that's what brought a smile to my face, you know, when he couldn't have a full smile anymore, was seeing how much games make a difference for people. And so that's why, you know, the Switch 2, I think, is going to be such a big thing for people, is people don't take video games seriously, and they can be life-saving, right?
They definitely can be life-saving. That's pretty much all I've been doing for the past 8 months, is just playing my Nintendo Switch.
Well, I know you were going to college for like game dev, but then you got really into Salmon Run, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I can't even get out of bed anymore because, you know, I got the vaccine.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of like making big changes in life, let's talk about making big changes to the Switch. So, Charlie,
yes,
I remember from your analysis video, you noticed some pretty interesting things about the physicality of the Switch 2 and how it differs from the Switch 1. Do you want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, of course. So, the Switch 2, it looks like it has. Well, the Switch 2 looks like it has like removable removable covers where you can customize your own Nintendo Switch 2 to be whatever color you want, whatever design you want. It'd be so cool. Like you can have, like let's say you can have a like a Pokemon themed, you know, case, and then you can have like Mario Joy-Con, and then you can have, you know, a Zelda Joy-Con for the other one. That you can switch that out. You can change that however you want to, and I think I'm 100% on board that Nintendo is definitely going to do this, because I don't see this not happening. You know.
Well, they showed it off.
Right. Yeah. When they were changing the skin.
Like there was a smooth one and there was like a rougher one.
I don't really care about that, because like I don't really want to have like little gay little designs on my Nintendo Switch 2. What I'm more focused on right now is just like the actual features, like the hardware that's going to Nintendo Switch 2. I want to see like the in-depth details on all like the really complicated components inside. Like you were talking about how like the Nintendo Switch 2, its joy stand can like go all the way back, and it sort of like springs it up. At least that's what it looked like from the video. What do you think they meant by that? Like, I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't supposed to be taken as literally as you initially interpreted it. But I mean, anything's possible. Like, what features do you think could be introduced with that type of functionality?
Ooh, you know what? Like since the Nintendo Switch 2 is about, you know, community and people, right? Like you can set up your Switch to like spring upwards to like the top bunk with like your roommate or something, and you know they can play it. That's just an idea though. I don't really see that working too well.
Well, maybe it's just like a fall recovery mechanism. Like if you drop your Switch, it springs back up.
Yeah.
That's more smart.
It's like one of those little rubber pop-it toys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the other one was a bit stupid, but like that makes kind of sense, because like the number one issue with most Nintendo Switch systems is that you drop them and they just kind of break once you do. Like I'm on my 6th system already, so like
wow.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you play a lot of handheld, yeah.
I play a lot of handheld.
Yeah, because your what's it called? Your dog's downstairs and your room's upstairs.
Yeah, well, I'm also in bed, so like it's just a bit hard for me to just like move over to the dock to just like put it in, and I just end up.
Well,
dropping.
you're not in bed right now, right?
I'm in.
So
bed.
you've had 6. 2 of those were from when you had the fall.
Yeah.
And then what? I know one was when you.
No, you lost one when we went to
Super Nintendo World, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost one. I lost 2. I lost 2. I lost one in Super Nintendo World. I broke 2 during the fall. I don't know why I had 2 on me during that, but I lost 1 in El Salvador. Yeah, I think the others I just kind of dropped, but you know, it doesn't matter too much. The point is, I know a lot of other people are in the same boat as me. They're on their 6 or 7 Switch, and at least people I know. I don't know about you guys, but I just think...
Yeah, like, I've still got my first one.
Having some... Well, it could happen. Like, the fall could happen to you too. But I'm just glad that it seems like... Because it does seem like there is some sort of like shock absorption built into that kickstand, and I'm just very happy to hear that. That's pretty much all I'm saying.
It does sound like a feature that'll be really good for someone like you, like in your situation, you know. So I'm glad that they're putting that in. Like it's always good to consider people who need more accommodation and stuff like that.
I was wondering, just for you guys, because you know I can't actually like get out of bed to buy a lot of physical media all that much. With the new virtual game sharing, do you think that like maybe we can like share the games digitally?
Maybe. I mean, I'd be happy to, you know, like share my WarioWare with you.
Yeah. But like Mason, what do you think?
I mean, like, if I'm buying a game and I need to review it for Nintenbomb, I'll probably want to get my time with it first, and then I'll think about it. So I don't know yet. It's still just
Nintendo sends you free copies, yeah.
Well, they did for a bit, yeah, and then I got, you know, I think they're cracking down because the Switch 2 is coming out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the only one you got was Donkey Kong.
I thought it was because you covered the leaks. you were covering like the leaks about the new Donkey Kong or something.
Yeah, but it was actually like oh man, I don't really want to talk about it, but I'll sum it up. Basically, they sent me a review copy. They sent it physically. I got it, and then I put together some games that I was going to trade in at GameStop to get some cash, and I accidentally put it in that pile, so I had to go back and try and get the copy, but it was already gone. I don't know if they're going to keep sending them to me, but I haven't told them, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah, like, the virtual card thing, like, if it works like the city, like, you can just come into my games and play them. Like, maybe it'll have a permissions thing. You can be like, yeah, I'll let this friend come in and play Luigi's Hospital or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe we could, like, set up a Venmo pool or something. Like, when we lend them out to each other, you send, like, like those old, like, places that have all the consoles, you go and you pay, like, 30 minutes to pay, like, and you can, like, play whatever games you want.
Okay.
Do something like that.
Thanks. Like, yeah, just thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. That's what it...
Yeah, I mean, we had you in the studio, like 2 months ago, but that was kind of tough, just getting you in here.
Yeah, getting up the stairs was a bit tough with the machine, but yeah.
Yeah, but I hope we can have you back in the studio once again, because me and Mason here are kind of lonely without you here. But
yeah, it's just us, his wife, the kids, and then like the 3 dogs.
Well, there's that. Well, yeah, they're all downstairs now, so it's fine.
Up here in the game room, the man cave. That's right. That's how we want it.
I hope you get better, Rodolfo. Mm-hmm. But anyways,
by the way,
let's talk about.
I totally like ignored this at the time, and I feel a bit bad. But can we just have like a moment of silence for Mason's dad?
Oh yeah, of course.
So anyways, on to our next prediction. I think we're at a point, we predicted some physical features, the home menu, some new games, anything else, like some surprise hardware features, like a new gimmick or something that we might not know about yet.
Well, apart from, the safety thing when you drop your Switch 2, maybe like brand new amiibos. Like, what if instead of amiibos, it's Amiibo 2? They're just brand new upgraded amiibos that give you more on the Nintendo Switch system instead of the game.
Oh, what if you can tap these amiibo and then they come and visit you in the city?
I was just about to say that. Oh my god. So, I don't know if you guys have insider intel or anything like that. I've had a lot of time lately due to the condition, and I've been joining a lot of like dating Discord servers, and I actually did find someone who formerly did work at Nintendo.
No way.
I did. I didn't want to spoil it because it's not like that too crazy of an announcement or anything. I'm sure they're going to show it off at the Direct, but they were showing off what they were telling me, and they were showing me like a video of it being shown off. They were showing me how the Switch could be used as a separate controller, like a Wii U gamepad. That's something that they were showing me.
I don't know. Yeah, that could be neat.
Well, I mean, if I have to get more specific, that's why they didn't port The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD and The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess HD to the Switch.
Oh, because of the second screen.
Mm-hmm. They didn't want to port it.
Think about that.
They didn't want to port it without that. And yeah, I mean, she doesn't work there anymore. Well, she got terminated for leaking information. But
well, yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm. Do you? I wonder. Because something we have neglected to mention is the second USB-C port. Maybe.
What's that?
You can connect.
That's your like phone charger. That's like
yes.
Oh wait, you can charge your.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that you use on your Galaxy,
Yeah,
you can also plug that into your Switch. You don't need to use the two separate ones.
I use my Switch. I use a USB-C to charge my phone.
Yeah, I just buy the official Nintendo one just in case.
That's fair. Yeah, I usually get the like third-party like Amazon knockoff, just because like the Nintendo
they are
really
cheaper,
expensive.
but you know they work the same anyway. So.
Yeah.
Just be careful because that's how I lost my 5th Switch. But anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. You know. Well. So what if that, you know, this new port, maybe, you know, the Joy, you said Joy Stand, maybe we got the Joy Hole this time, or the Joy port, and, like, this allows you to pick your gimmick. Like, you can have a second screen, or you can have a camera, or you can have, like, I don't know, like, smell-o-vision, or you can hook it up to, like, a VR headset, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, it could really just be limitless possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, USB ports, they have a lot of uses, I think. So yeah, anything's possible. People were saying a camera. I did see the smell-o-vision leak too. It's possible. I mean, but there is something that I just can't get out of my head, because this isn't just like a direct for showing off the Switch 2. There's gonna be a lot of Nintendo employees there, just like the initial Switch 1 presentation. I think now is the time. I think Miyamoto might retire. I think he might announce it during the Switch 2
Oh, I see that happening. That'd be sad. You know, but he's like what?
It would almost
80?
be poetic too. Yeah, because like when the Switch 1 came out and it was so like such a big success, I feel like Reggie was like, you know what? I've done my job. And he left. And so maybe Miyamoto is getting to that same point. He's like, I've made all these awesome games. I'm proud of my legacy. It's time for me to go. Like, I don't know. He seems like he's winding down.
Yeah. I mean, he could still work on the new Star Fox Zero, like, Deluxe. But, like...
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good send-off. Because, really, let's be totally honest.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like most people probably... Maybe not most people, but a lot of people agree. Like, his time's kind of done. It's time to move on. It's time to get some newer, fresh blood at Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true. I'm really excited for Nintendo to come up with, like, new IPs and new twists on old ones. I feel like it's a lot of those, like, old men that are kind of keeping everything the same and keeping it down. Like...
I mean, luckily...
So I'm just excited.
Luckily, the games have been getting a lot more progressive lately, like with Vivian and the Thousand Year Door remake, but yeah, there's still just
that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's just still like those hints of the company just being too set in the past, and I just think it's time to leave that era of Nintendo behind, usher in a new crowd with this new progressive audience that they have ushered in.
Almost like the diversity of a city.
Yes.
Or a community.
Exactly.
Bringing people together.
Exactly. If they want to have this city functionality work, like I believe they do, then they need to make sure that they have diversity at the forefront of their mind.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think that's going to be a really big thing. Also, any idea what Monolith Soft might be working on?
Aren't they the ones that made Final Fantasy?
Not quite. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this Nintenbomb discussion. We're going to have our reaction video to the Switch 2 prediction, or Switch 2, what's it called? Direct? Yeah, that's the one. The Switch 2 Direct, coming very soon.
It's called the Switch 2 Direct.
Okay. Yeah. And we'll get to see what's there, you know? Maybe we get to see that cool new home menu, what that C button does. Crossing my fingers for City. We'll see. So all sorts of options. So little time until it happens. I guess final predictions. Do you guys want to throw out exactly how long you think the presentation will be? Like minute and second. I'm gonna go with 39 minutes, 11 seconds.
I'm gonna guess 45 minutes and 32 seconds.
I think it's going to be 42 minutes and 15 seconds.
Ooh, riding the lion. Okay. Well, whoever's right might be getting my copy of Donkey Kong Country. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I lost the case, but I can like put it in some bubble wrap and stuff and still send it. I mean, if I
just come over and next time I come, if I get it right, then.
Well, I was gonna try and give it. I was gonna try and give it to Rudolfo because he's in the hospital, but that works too.
No, I've been out. I've been out of the hospital for a while.
Oh. Since we came to visit, we came and saw you like 3 months ago. You're not still there?
No, I mean, it just got a bit too expensive, honestly, so I just decided to, work it out at my house and just take it easy,
I gotcha. Yeah, it's probably the better, like, more natural, homeopathic way to do it. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
no, I could come visit you after this, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bit busy.
we
I
can
have a bit of plans, but maybe in a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting pretty tired anyways. I gotta go to sleep. I have
it's a school
job
night for
interview
my daughter anyway, so
good for her. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. We will see you in the next one. I can't wait for the Switch 2, and just remember, we bring the boom.
Boom.
Nice.